Going to talk about history. We're going to talk about probably the most prolific uh, person in history when it comes to doing the unthinkable, as far as using a firearm to assassinate people. The most prolific person of all time when it comes to that simple but unfortunate task is this guy. His name is Vasily Blokhin, and he was a Russian who was personally selected by Stalin to handle secret events. The Katyn Massacre was a massacre that occurred in Poland. It was during the time that Germany and Russia agreed to invade Poland, and they killed all the military brass, the intelligentsia, anybody with a degree, police officers, basically the best and brightest of that society, so that they can subjugate the people without worrying about somebody coming up and starting some type of protests, or they get rid of the influential people. Okay, so he killed 7,000 people in one night. Blokhin's most infamous act was the 1940 execution by shooting of about 7,000 Polish prisoners interned in the Oshkoshov, I can't pronounce it, prisoner of war camp in the Katyn forest. The majority were military and police officers who had been captured following the Soviet invasion of Poland in 1939. The event's infamy also stems from the Stalin regime's orchestration of the murders and the subsequent Allied propaganda campaign, which blamed Nazi Germany for the massacres. Basically, what aided by the Western Allies in order to preserve morale. Basically, what happened is we're actually friendly with Russia during World War II. We hate Germany. Russia blames Germany. They say we did not massacre all of these people. It was Germany's fault. And that kind of was one of the reasons why Germany and Russia kind of fell out. Um, Blokhin initially decided on an ambitious quota of 300 executions per night and engineered an efficient system in which the prisoners were individually led to a small antechamber, which had been painted red and was known as the Leninist room for a brief and cursory positive identification before being handcuffed and led into the execution room next door. The room was specially designed with padded walls for soundproofing, a sloping concrete floor with a drain and hose, and a log wall for the prisoners to stand against. Blokhin would stand waiting behind the door in his executioner's garb, a leather butcher's apron, leather hat, and shoulder-length leather gloves. Then, without a hearing, the reading of a sentence, or any other formalities, each prisoner was brought in and restrained by guards while Blokhin shot him once in the base of the skull with a German Walther Model 2.25 ACP pistol. He had bought a briefcase full of his own pistols since he did not trust the reliability of the standard Soviet issued TT-30 for the frequent heavy use he intended. Yeah, he intended heavy use. Blokhin was forcibly retired following Stalin's death in March of 1953. However, his irreproachable service was publicly noted by Beria at the time. Basically, he's a hero in Russia. And yeah, man, he killed 7,000 people in one night, and I just really think you need to know that, because that's kind of crazy. Like I said, they took the best and brightest of Polish society. Germany and Russia both agreed to invade Poland. You understand? Germany gets the east, Russia gets the west, and they turn their side communist. Germany turns their side fascist, but Russia commits a massacre of the best and brightest book authors, newspaper writers, lawyers, anybody with a good job, anybody that could actually be influential to society, to start a rebellion. They want the uneducated, and they want to be able to control their minds, basically, man. So yeah, man, it's sad. This is one of the ugliest episodes in history. You understand what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. It's very crazy. Peace.